Good evening, my darling batlings. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. Hello there. James, I know you're probably gone by right now, but I saw your messages while we were in the opening countdown. I am happy to hear that from you. That's that whole, like, I'm not going to waste my time looking for love out there. I'm just gonna, like, vibe and see, and if it comes to me, it comes to me. If it doesn't, then, like, I'm not gonna worry myself about it. That's the proper healthy mindset to have, instead of obsessing over something that, like, is a lot of it's just dependent on chance.
Yeah,
much, yeah.
Like, you can't. That's a healthy mindset to have. I'm happy to hear that you've made that discovery.
Yep. Definitely. With love, is just it'll come in its own time. Just enjoy your life and enjoy everything that you can.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of relationships, not a ton, but like a few, and none of them have come from me actively seeking a partner. They've just happened.
Yeah, with me, it's just like, I sought out Lulu, but she turned me down the first time. Second time was just like a bet off of my friend. Like, okay, if she turns you down again, I'll pay you $20. If she says yes, you pay me 20. I lost $20 that day, but I got a waifu, and soon to be 20, and then soon to be 20 years later, we're still together. But that's based on my chance and what happened. Like, everyone finds a partner sooner or later. It's just enjoy your life and don't worry about it. Party, my dude.
Also, hello there in chat, Iron, Miss Mandy Lane, and Miles. Miles, I saw your message about being too tired to be on stream tonight. Get some rest, my dude. That's an order.
Please get some rest. Please get some rest. Also, I was going to say, if, Miles, I do apologize for the other night, if I sounded like a irritated, joking about the whole D&D thing with you.
Iron asked his usual question, how are you three today? And Miles said, it's all good, Nico, lol. Not to be confused with Nico, lol, the, okay boomer girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's where that came from, apparel.
The meme of the TikTok dance came from her. The audio came from Senzawa, who, you know, is legally distinct totally not the same person as the later Gargura and Saba. Definitely not the same person. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'll just say the first time I ever heard the term boomer, I will say that that was in like late 2019 during one of my acting classes.
Surprised it took you that long to hear the term boomer.
Like, here's the thing, I'd heard baby boomer, but I'd never heard anybody shorten it to boomer. That was the first time I'd ever heard that.
Again, surprised.
Well, you gotta understand, I was one of the older guys in the classes that I took, so there was that, and then also, I had just gotten into theater, and most of the people I had spoken to in other classes I had taken, from like computer stuff and everything, I didn't talk to anybody. I just kept my head down, asked a few questions, and then just went back to my work.
Anyway, tonight we are finishing up Lament of Innocence, and if we have time and energy left over after that, we are checking out a relatively new native PC version of Symphony of the Night.
Let's see.
Which will be interesting.
Also, to answer your question, Iron, I am tired as hell because I apparently have napped for much longer than I intended to, and I've got a midterm tomorrow. So
I'm just watching USPS tracking like a hawk to make sure that I'm here when my NES gets delivered.
Oh yeah.
As for me, I'm doing a lot better after the past few days. Back to full energy, and been obsessively working on my character for the Digimon campaign because I am fucking excited.
Even though that's a ways off.
Yeah.
Look, I am hell-bent on making a very good
Well,
tank
I can understand you in particular being excited for this, because you actually get to be a player.
Yeah, after 10 years of being a DM, yeah. I rarely get to ever play.
It just warms the cockles of my cold mechanical heart that people are excited for a D&D campaign that I'm DMing.
Yeah, I mean, again, this will get me more into Digimon. So, I get to voice my own take on Alphamon because I don't remember what Alphamon sounds like, and I am not going for voice accuracy.
I don't think he has had many English dubbed appearances.
Yeah, which is why I'm not going to go for voice accuracy. I'm going to do my own thing on it. I'm just be like, okay.
Funnily enough, the way that the Digimon Japanese dubs usually treat like the higher evolved forms is like, in the English dub, each form has its own voice.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a Digimon that is always in that higher evolved form, like a Leomon or something like that in Season 1, for example. Like, Agumon to Greymon, same voice. Agumon all the way up to War Greymon, same voice.
Yeah, like, the end goal for me is Perma Alphamon, just not going back.
Iron says, out of curiosity, what kind of NES? Top loader or normal NES? Normal one, because the top loader only outputs RF video, and I do not have the funds to get it composite or RGB modded, and RF output is literally unusable on modern TVs, as well as, more importantly for my purposes, capture cards, because it requires, like, adapters that, it requires, like, a setup that for an input modern TVs just don't have.
Also, the VCR-esque looking NES, in my opinion, just looks a lot better.
Yeah, and this one's had a new cartridge slot added into it, so it's got fresh pins that are all clean. None of them are corroded, so I don't have to worry about reliability issues with the pins.
Also, Nico, in response to you having full energy, I have 2 words to say about that.
Go ahead.
Counterspell.
I also have 3 words to say to you about that.
Oh, that is?
Our word kill. And I learned power word kill cannot be counterspelled.
Oh shit.
It cannot unless you expend an 8th level spell slot.
Well, Ari, I think we're fucked.
Speak for yourself, I did nothing.
Look, I am not that mean. I already told myself as a DM I am never using power word stun or power word kill. Because it's way too broken, and if you're already under 100 P, it just works automatically, and you're just done. It is way too broken. I will never use that on characters. Like, even with Esmith, I'm like, no, that is overkill.
You get what they say, well, at least what Ari says. No kill like overkill.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's something I learned from Final Fantasy X the one time I played it.
I was also going to say, if Ari, you, Furret, or anyone else want to use power word kill, 1, you guys are monsters, and 2, go for it.
I'm going to keep the background music playing until the game's loaded up, because I do need to load up OPL. I forgot to do that pre-stream.
Yep.
OPL, Open PS2 Loader. It's the thing that lets me play my PS2 games off the internal hard drive that I have installed.
Yep. I am also, again, like I said, very excited because the conclusion of this game is very good, and although the voice acting is a little cheesy, like, this is the reason why I love this game. Like, the end game of it is just, like, amazing.
Iron wants to know what other kinds of power words there are.
There's power word stun, power word kill. I don't remember a lot of them. Those are the only 2 I remember because... Okay, funny story on this one. During a Castlevania campaign where we implemented PvP, We also implemented Symphony of the Night's rule set of like stats getting increased beyond the 20 capstone with equipment. I accidentally gave one of my friends. She played I think she played like a aberrant mind sorceress bent on control spells. Yeah, she had an intelligence score of 37 and ended up getting power word kill at level 4.
Oh,
jeez.
And this was during Pathfinder. So I'm like, okay, you guys are fighting this dark cultist priest. This is her. Hey, DM, how much HP does this boss have? I send it to her privately. I use power word kill. He dead now. I'm like, wait, what? I read it and then it's just like, wow, he gets no fucking save. Okay.
well, I'm right fucked, aren't I? Right in the down under.
Well, here's the thing. The boss had 750 HP. She took out all 750 HP with power word kill. I'm like, wow.
Also, apologies if you hear some background noise that isn't us or the game in the background. One of my roommates is talking to another one right next door to me.
Oh, no, you're fine. But yes.
I just don't know if it picks up on stream.
I don't hear it. Also, the next part coming up, very massive cutscene with lore, and it's a pretty long one. I will definitely. I'm just gonna mute myself for that because I want JKR and Ari's actual input on this because this actually ties together the lore.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We finally get to see this Walter. I'm assuming this is Walter.
Yep.
Wasn't expecting him to be a redhead.
Meet you. I am the master of the castle, Walter Bernhard.
Give back Sarah!
Do not rush. Your lady is here.
Sarah! Why? Why won't she answer?
It seems the lady is tired. It seems you are too. Rest a while.
What?
Well, that whip is Ronaldo's, is it?
It can't be. My attack doesn't work.
I see. It's just as that knight said. Very well. You've made it this far. I'll return her as a reward.
Sarah!
Isn't Battles half expecting her to T-pose?
In the throne.
Yeah.
I look forward to you making it there alive.
Yeah, he said he'd give her back. He never said she'd be alive when he did so.
Oh, she's alive.
You joke about that.
Leon, is that you?
You're awake. Thank goodness. A friend is waiting for us. Let's go see him first. Sarah, this way.
Okay, now she's T-posing.
Sarah, what's the matter?
What's all this racket?
Ronaldo, Sarah suddenly...
Oh no. You go on inside.
But...
There's nothing you can do. Wait quietly inside.
All right. Please. Take care of Sarah. How is Sarah doing?
She's sleeping in the back.
What in the world happened?
The barrier around this house. It responded.
What are you saying?
Have you heard of NTR?
That's not possible.
There's no use hiding it. So I'll tell you plainly. That girl has been tainted by the vampire.
Mirk?
You're lying. That can't be.
Why would I lie to you? You must accept the truth.
Please. Tell me you're lying.
She is not a vampire yet, to be precise. She won't even be aware of it. But as time passes, she will gradually lose her humanity. Like my daughter.
And she'll become uncomfortably sexy.
Anything I can do?
The only thing would be to defeat Walter immediately.
Tell me. Is this whip effective against him?
Why do you ask?
I tried to strike him with it, but it didn't seem to work.
It is as I thought then. It didn't even work for you.
Isn't there another way?
Well, there is, but
Tell me. I'll do anything.
now let me ask you this. Can you kill that girl?
What are you saying?
If you make the whip complete, you can destroy him. But in order to do that, you need a tainted soul. One that trusts you. And one that you can trust.
I abandoned everything in order to save Sarah. I could never do such a thing.
Even knowing she's not human, it's a difficult thing to do. I'm not surprised.
Is she really? Is Sarah really?
There's no doubt about it. I confirmed the bite mark. The fact that the barrier responded is proof above all else.
Sarah!
Did she overhear us just now?
What do you think?
Sarah!
Please, stay away.
Sarah, calm down. Did you hear us talking? It's okay. Please, trust me. I will save you. I will. You'll see.
I appreciate how you feel, but I have no time left.
No time.
I can feel it. My heartbeat is weakening, and my blood is growing cold. I can feel myself changing into something inhuman. If my soul can save others, then I won't die in vain. I do not want anyone else to suffer my fate.
Why?
Please, if you still love me, please grant me my final wish.
I cannot.
You dishonor yourself, Leon. How do you think Sarah feels?
I know, Ronaldo. I do know, but
Leon, all that is needed now is your resolve.
Leon, I will be with you.
must enter into a blood covenant with Sarah's soul. Focus your spirit on Sarah. All becomes one in infinity. The taint
Oh, so that's where you got that from.
joins his.
Yep.
Then curse his soul. His blood accepts your hatred for the power to slay your kind. Now, use the whip against Sarah.
I swear to you, no more will suffer your fate.
We are his blood.
Also, something tainted love. Ooh, tainted love.
The only thing about this is how the vampire killer was created.
Sarah.
I will admit, I was half expecting a Jeff Goldblum performance.
God damn it.
I mean, give it credit to Dave Wittenberg with his games. Admittedly, spotty direction. He did a good, Skyward no, scream of the death of his beloved. You can tell it's a good one when their voice cracks.
To Matthias's
Yeah.
family. Now that whip has become the bane of the children of the night.
Yes, I can tell. The power of hatred and destruction that the whip has against vampires.
I'm sorry, Leon.
It couldn't be helped. It is no one's fault. And was what Sarah wanted.
Are you going already?
Yes. I must keep the promise I made to Sarah.
I see. Come back again anytime. I can be of some help to you.
Hence to forthwith, the whip was known by the title shared by one of the early installments in the Castlevania series that often gets forgotten. The Haunted Castle.
Gosh forbid. Yeah. But no, so putting yourself in Leon's shoes, going through all that headache, destroying every creature the castle had guarding, only to end up getting his beloved back and killing her in the end after giving up his title and everything.
Yeah, that is tough.
Yeah, and the vampire killer, as in all Castlevania games as a weapon, ignores all resistances and immunities. Like, the weapon works on all creatures of the night.
Hang in there.
It is also considered the best weapon in the fucking game. So it basically has the flame, ice, and thunder whips abilities.
Okay.
So you basically ignore all defenses. And there was one other thing mentioned by Ronaldo about this. This whip was in Matthias's book of alchemy.
And Walter Bernhard did mention a knight that told him about the whip.
Yep.
Already knowing the story of how, what happens to Matthias, this is still, ooh.
Yeah.
It's getting dramatic.
Yep, and it only gets better from there because the final area is a massive gauntlet, and I'm hoping you are well stocked.
Let me check, because I bought stuff before we ended last time under the assumption that we would be going into the finale. I've got the max cap of high potions.
Yeah, those are going to be definitely useful.
I've got 2 mana prisms, 6 serums, 2 memorial tickets, 3 regular potions, 3 magical tickets, 6 heart repairs, 5 uncursed potions. I've also got, as far as equipment goes, I've got the Moonlight Plate that reduces damage from enemies by 20%. I've got the Qigong Belt that increases Constitution, and the Dropnir that increases attack power. As well as a Sacrificial Doll.
I feel like that's the best you're going to do.
That's the best I'm going to do without taking time to grind for money.
Yeah, no. The final battle is not as bad. Just be prepared for a battle with no breaks.
Yeah, and I've also got the little hammer, which I don't need right now, so I'll replace that with the White Bishop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
take your time, JKR.
Dinner's ready for me.
Yeah, take your time.
All right, I think I can. I think I can swap out the Dropnir for the Sacrificial Doll.
Yeah, like it just depends on how you want to build this. But
yeah, it's basically like swapping, boosted attack for, if I die, I get revived.
Yeah,
I'm keeping the Qigong Belt because that boosts defense.
Yeah, there's only one thing I do not remember, and that is, actually, you know what, I'm not going to say it. I will wait till you get there.
Iron says, Iron has a couple of questions, one for you and one for me.
Okay.
The one for you is, why does the vampire killer change appearance? I'm assuming, going from Leather Whip to Morning Star.
So the whip itself is made of alchemy. The flame, ice, and thunder whips, as you get them in the game, change the whip's makeup and grants it a special element. Because the whip itself is an alchemic powered item, it can change from leather to chain to Morning Star through magical energy.
Okay, and his question for me is, so Leon went through something similar to what a certain Maverick Hunter went through. I would say that Zero had it worse because he didn't get a power-up to save the day from it. He just got trauma.
Yeah, Zero got it way worse. With Leon, though, honestly, people, ask, how the vampire killer was made and everything. Yeah, you got a power to destroy, creatures of the night, including gods, but there is a tremendous sacrifice that he had to go through with all this headache. Yep. Alright, well, Pangora of the Misty Moon, have fun.
Yep. Leon basically got power and trauma, Zero just got trauma, exactly.
Yeah, basically, if that's basically the gist of it.
But, I'm not trading my cross for an axe, I'm keeping my damn cross. Or do I want the holy water?
Do you want me to give you a fair warning? Because
yes.
This is actually bullshit. The true final boss in this game is immune to all sub-weapon damage.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
It only Walter is affected. Okay. So,
because I know who the true final boss is just because of that Tips and Tricks magazine guide that I told you about. Said about it. I just happened to remember that just because, Tips and Tricks magazine. It was my gaming magazine of choice as a kid. There's a super potion. I will need that. Yeah,
that's a full heal. I will say this though, since you know who it is, and it's not really much of a secret. Be very wary about it because I think he ignores your sacrificial doll, with certain attacks.
Okay.
So I forgot what attacks. Ignore it, but be very careful.
And obviously, I know this jump. Because of the camera angle, I'm having trouble judging my distance. And now there's a storm going on, so just heads up, if I fucking disappear, it's because I lost power. We've been having a lot of storms because of the heat.
Yeah, no, I get you. But, yeah, no. Also, there is an enemy here called a Mirage Skeleton. I'm not counting on you to get the drop, but they drop the strongest magical relic in the game.
Oh.
the medicine jar, which what it does is, as long as you have MP, you are invincible to all attacks, no matter what the boss throws at you.
Oh.
And it's a 0.4% drop.
Yeah, I'm not counting on getting it. I think I might
You
just need
somehow
to
get
exit
it.
and re-enter this room because so much of this bridge has just collapsed.
Yeah, it's like wooden boxes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to get through it without jumping, otherwise it's going to collapse under you.
Okay. Dodge roll. Well, obviously they want you to use those shields they set up.
Yeah, and do you want, any tips on passing it?
Other than dodge rolling?
When you block...
I just got damage boosted through it, never mind.
Okay, then! I was gonna say, if you face the dragon skulls and click block, you can, sidestep, to avoid it. Because I think the bone pillars, hit you only if, you look at them. If you don't look at them, rather.
Alright, doppelganger.
Yep, and this one spams sub-weapons, have fun.
Motherfucker's just spamming block.
Yeah, he's not as offensive as the one in Dark Palace.
Oh no, I find this fight pretty offensive.
God damn it.
Alright, I found a good combo to use against him. Come on, fall, fall! There you go! Die, monster, you don't belong in this world and all that jazz.
God forbid.
And HP max up. Thank you for the full heal.
Yep, and also more life is always good.
Yeah. When I loaded up my save file, it said I had something like 76 point something percent completion. So, you know,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Right
pretty
into
good.
the room and straight up against a gargoyle that immediately petrifies me. Great.
Oh, God.
Real talk, the Chaos Sword looks awesome. Yeah, it's an upgrade variant of an enemy type we encountered earlier. That was just like a living sword.
Yeah.
Phantoms.
Basically, chaos. Yep. Basically, chaos swords deal more damage, and of course have elemental attacks they can spawn.
So with the Phantoms, I guess I just have to wait until they solidify themselves to hit them.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like, phantoms are very annoying to deal with. They're just like, unless they're solid, you can't hit them.
Okay, that wasn't too terribly bad. Just kind of a pain. It was a pain in the ass, but not like overwhelmingly so like the Spartans were.
Yeah, nobody likes the Spartans. God damn it.
Or Spartacus, I think it was called. Those guys that just spam a jump attack with an AoE shockwave.
Yeah.
I have consumed some small meat. Remember, it's not the size of the meat that matters. It's what you do with it.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised those statues didn't come alive. I genuinely
And
thought those were
now-
going to be an enemy.
Also, one of my all-time favorite themes in this game.
I can see why. This bops.
Well, yeah, it's Leon's theme in the game, which ironically is the name of the title.
All right, we got 2 doorways.
And, yep. Do you wish to know the gimmick of this area?
Yes.
So you can go to the boss door automatically. Here's the problem. There is a special item you need to find, and you have to modify it.
Okay.
And that item is the boss key to the door that you have to go to face Walter.
Part of me, I know this is a callback to something we did during like the first session of Lament of Innocence, but I still can't take the vampire's name being Walter seriously because I just keep thinking of that like Breaking Bad parody, Walter.
Yeah.
Put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex
Pretty
with you right
pretty
now,
much.
Walter.
Pretty much. Also, interesting fact about Walter Bernhard. He used to be part of the church.
Okay.
And, in some lore, I believe, I do not remember, he was one of the few people to use a magical flintlock pistol. And again, it depends on what, timeline you look at with this. But, no, he is one of the ancient vampires, and he the one that is the original ruler of the Castle of Eternal Night.
Well, there's my sacrificial doll gone because I couldn't get potions loaded up quick enough.
I will say this, the next save room you find, the other ticket, the non-magical one, I believe if you use it back when you're at Ronaldo's, it will teleport you to the last save that you were at, the save point that you were at.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
I think that's what it does, yeah.
Yeah, so that way it's like you can back out, get items, and just make sure you're good.
Also, you know, getting money from this, so...
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they drop a lot of money.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite version of this team is the Smash Brothers version.
Okay.
Just from the
I just got a coin of
little,
happiness, so that's 2 of them I have now.
I don't remember what that item does.
It increases luck.
Oh god, so your luck stat's probably gonna get a little bit higher.
If I equip it.
Yeah.
It's a,
yeah. Yeah.
It's an accessory.
Like, luck is just basically like how often I drop.
Yeah. That's what it typically is in Vanias.
Pretty much. The other thing I will say about this area, the orb that you need, for opening up the pathway to the Forgotten One is on this floor. However, you need the wolf's foot in order to get it.
And I'm not doing Forgotten One.
No, I would not. Like, Forgotten One and this one is cancerous. It is one of the most frustrating bosses in this game.
I was about to say to those two flying enemies before I killed both of them, get down here and fight me like a miserable little pile of secrets.
Unfortunately, they will not. Also, this area is not really confusing.
It's just it's just a circular ring.
Yeah.
Still gotta check
it's
the
like-
entire circle, just because why not? Dare I say why not?
Yeah. Just for the sheer fact that, one, you're getting money, and two, you're also potentially getting items that'll help you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restock up on high potions once I reach a save point.
Yeah,
Use
there's a
that
save.
ticket.
Yeah, there is a save point on this floor. It's like depending on which way you went, it's like right near where you flip the key to make it active.
Okay, I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah. I'm not trying to like backseat or anything. I'm doing my best to like
I appreciate. Yeah.
like you got the
Was the
vampire
circle
killer
made
web.
out of a square? After all these squares make a circle. It's made out of rectangles, so yeah, all these squares make a circle.
Yep.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Oh God.
I went too far. So it's in this room. Ah, there's the door. Alright, I just got a 6 tablet. A stone tablet with 6 written in Roman numerals. I'm assuming it goes here.
No.
No,
Okay, so
it does not.
So
It goes 1, 2,
that
3, blank 5.
So here's the thing. That tablet, you need to go back towards where Walter is, because there is a tablet that there's a pedestal that flips that tablet to what you need it, and you have to bring it back to get the key.
Okay, so I'll just, since all these doors are unlocked, I can just bypass these enemies without having to worry about
Pretty
wasting
much.
HP on them.
Yeah,
I
Yep.
guess JKR's having soup. I was having spaghetti.
nice. Go ahead.
It wasn't soup. It was just the closest thing I could get to what I was gonna use, what I had for dinner, which was catfish.
Ooh, yummy.
It was delicious.
So you were not eating cock for dinner.
Yep. So, JKR, what are your thoughts on what transpired with the vampire killer whip?
The fact that Leon used the soul of Sarah to power it. Interesting.
Yep.
That is definitely. How shall I say this? It has me intrigued, and I also feel sorry for him. The fact is, it's like that thing is formed out of sorrow.
Yeah. You could say this is a dawn of sorrow.
God damn it. I know what he's getting at. They're getting at. But no, the Vampire Killer Whip, despite it being a very powerful relic that cannot be undone and destroys alchemic components, he got his beloved back, but not in the sense that he wanted. So instead, he had to bury her, and the soul that makes the Vampire Killer binds Leon and Sarah together, and that curse is every time a Belmont passes away, their memory and energy go into the Vampire Killer to make it stronger. So unfortunately for the Belmonts, this would go on for at least for 1,000 years.
So this is so basically, this is the origin, like, I already knew this going in, but this is the origin of the conflict between the Belmonts and Dracula. Which, like, you know how I showed you a little bit of Some Call Me Johnny. In his review of the original Castlevania, he had not gotten to Lament of Innocence yet, which reveals the origin of the conflict between the Belmonts and Dracula. So, like, he made a joke about, like, why the hell the Belmonts and Dracula are beefing, and his answer was, Dracula borrowed the Belmont's lawnmower and never gave it back.
Okay, I heard of that one, but the fact is, despite all of that, one thing you have to understand, like, the Belmont and Dracula, who was once a close ally to Leon, they were best friends. And it's something that is very heartbreaking because Leon not only lost his beloved, he also lost his best friend.
Yeah.
So he lost a lot.
Anything else? What would you like?
And it's also the reason why Leon is one of my other favorite Belmonts, because of the sacrifices he had to make. Like, he was a renowned knight of the church, and as the intro stated, the church refused to grant Leon permission to go after his beloved and deal with the creatures, because they were focused more on heretics rather than monsters.
Yeah.
So
that's the Catholic Church for you.
And because of that, Leon left the church, and when he got the Vampire Killer created and the church learned of it, they exiled the Belmonts because they were deemed heretics as well as users of dark magic.
Well, let's be honest,
even though the church was all in on alchemy at that point in history.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But let's be frank here. The church would have deemed any magic practitioner a heretic, whether it be dark or light.
Yep. Also, I'm pretty sure on the floor you're in right now, save point is.
I went back to the shop, used the memorial ticket to get back.
I know. I'm just saying, in that room, the tablet's there, to where you could flip it.
Okay, let me see. There's a door. There's a couple doors.
Yeah.
There's one up a flight of stairs, and then there's one on the side. One has swords on it. One has some like skulls and/or faces on them.
The stairs one leads to Walter. The other one leads to what you need.
Okay.
I am just letting you this now because this confused a lot of people.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead, Shakir.
No, it kind of. The joke was. Here's the thing. The joke was meant to be said before you had a chance to say anything, Nico. But
I didn't know.
that's what I was trying to get in, but I was like, I couldn't talk over you because one, I didn't want to be rude, and two, it was like, joke wasn't that funny anyway.
All right, there's the thing to
you're
flip it.
always funny. JKR, you're always funny. You always make me laugh.
Because I was gonna say, it's like, what's behind door number 1?
You joke about that, but one of the rooms actually has a room of nothing but men.
Can we talk about how they need a dedicated device to flip over the tablet instead of just, flipping it over in your hand?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty stupid, honestly.
Wait, how big is this tablet? Because I didn't
Small!
know this.
It's small!
Okay. So it's not like a slab.
No,
like a slab. It's not like a slab of stone. It's literally just a small tablet then.
Yeah, it's just a small tablet. Like, it could fit in his hand. Like, even factoring out, like, the whole, like, magical bag of holding that holds all of your items regardless of size thing, when we saw it, it was, like, the size of his hand.
Well, yep. All that's left now is just go place it in where it needs to go, and, yeah, the rest is on you. I hope you have fun.
Just whatever you do, Ari, don't screw it up.
No promises. I do tend to screw things up.
Oh, don't worry. If I'm just gonna say this right now. If he dies once to any of the bosses, he gets knocked back to the last save he does, and he has to fight both bosses again.
Ooh.
As is typically the case for final bosses in Konami games.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can I just backflip my way through this room and ignore all these enemies? Yes, I can. I'll look like a prick while I'm doing it, but fuck it.
Well, to be fair, you've already put the work in murdering them all in the doors, so I don't think they would be that mean to make you go through all that again.
It's just a more over-the-top version of backdashing everywhere in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, backdashing is incredibly broken.
Because he does it with so much flair.
Well, that move, what do you call it? A backdash. Sounds incredibly broken. You have no idea. I'm still waiting for somebody in the D&D campaign to try just backdashing, just like, I want to try something. Okay, I tried.
So we insert the 4 tablet. Now we can count to 5.
Yep, and with that, gets you the key that opens Walter's room.
Congratulations, you proved you know how to count. And now we have the Dragon Crest.
Yep.
Not to be confused with the Dragon Quest or the Fire Emblem.
God fucking damn it. But yeah, no, this theme, Walter's battle music, and then battle music are very good in this game. Like, in my opinion, Walter's theme in this is on par with Dance of Illusions.
Okay. There's another Thunder Crash. Just keeping tabs on them to see, like, when the storm's gone.
Okay.
And, if I disappear, it's because I lost power. Or I lost internet, because, I found out why my internet goes out so much whenever there's storms. It's because in this area, all of our telecommunication stuff is above ground instead of underground.
The fuck?
This is an old-ass, low-income area. You've seen it for yourself.
Yeah. That's fair.
They haven't. We don't even have like the option of fiber internet here because they haven't laid down fiber lines.
Yeah, because you guys, because of being low income and all that shit, are not important to the bigwigs.
Exactly. That's also why we're usually the last to get our power back when there's when there's an area-wide outage. Like, I've explained that to my dad before, and bless his heart, he's too much of a capitalist to understand how capitalism actually works and how capitalism affects the power grid and all that kind of stuff. Because he's like, oh, I'm sure that they would get the power back to you first before they get it back to the McDonald's, because there's like old and poor and sick people that live in that area. I'm like, Dad, think about this for a second from the perspective of someone who's higher up at a company. They're not gonna fix the poor people first. They're gonna get it back to the fucking McDonald's first because they're a business.
Oh God. Okay.
I know this because we've had an area-wide outage before where they got power back at McDonald's before we got it back here.
I'm just gonna say that I do not think I would ever want to meet the old Count himself. Honestly,
he's a chill enough person nowadays. He's just like, he has a poor understanding of what it's like to be poor because he's always been like comfortably upper middle class.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say I would probably save in case the power does go out for you.
Yeah, let's go back and save before using the Dragon Crest.
Yeah. Plus the fact then, in case if something does happen and you get to do all that headache again.
Well, yeah, I saved after getting the after flipping the tablet at the very least.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just wanting to make sure like what's convenient.
Yeah, let's save again.
You know what? As Nico says, saving twice, always nice.
Yep.
God, throat.
Well, you have all the tools you possibly can have. I am not going to be saying anything else any further. Have fun.
All right. I get a feeling that the final boss is mostly just going to be like a test of get good, rather than
Basically,
like having a specific like item that's good against it.
I'm just going to tell you this right now. The game is just like, hey, you got a new whip. We're going to make you use it.
Yeah. They don't want you spamming sub-weapons when you've got this fancy new whip.
Pretty much, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, cutscene.
Welcome. I have been waiting, Leon.
Walter, I will never forgive you.
I see. Seems you have enjoyed the gift that I gave you.
Yes. Thanks to that, I now have the power to defeat you.
Well, that power is quite something. But I am beloved by the night. You will taste my powers.
I'll kill you and the knight!
Interesting.
Good luck with that.
Now the curtain rises on this delightful little game.
Can we appreciate that he's wearing a cape and a capelet on his skirt?
Yeah. Who voiced Walter?
I don't know. Oh. I guess cutscene.
Yep.
Now there is nothing left to protect you. I'll fulfill my promise to Sarah now!
Not yet. The power of the night is still full. I shall teach you the meaning of true terror.
So he no longer has his invincibility. Go ham.
Okay. He's teleport spamming.
That's not the worst of it.
Oh, those deal big damage. Oh, I'm dead.
Not big surprise.
Join her.
You know what? Because
Now you join her.
because I don't have the sacrificial doll, why don't I just equip the thingamafucker that boosts damage?
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, no. Walter is going to hit like a truck. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, the theme for that was playing during that, I believe it was called Dark Knight Toccata, which is one of the, in my opinion, on par with fucking Dance of Illusions.
Not to be confused with Finale Toccata, which is one of the songs that plays fucking everywhere in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. Mainly because I love the organ music that plays during that whole battle.
By the way, just something just occurred to me for our next D&D campaign session next week. Reach out to me ahead of time about what music you want me to have prepped for it, so I don't have to keep going on YouTube and balancing audio differently than I do on VOC.
Yeah.
And also, you said you wanted to use Devils Never Cry as a theme for one of the bosses. Can I make a recommendation on a version of it?
Sure.
Just so it loops more cleanly and doesn't loop into that, like, slow organ intro every time.
Yeah.
There is a version of, there's a more, like, metal version of it by Little V that cuts out the organ intro and goes straight to, like, the proper beginning of the song.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'll just remove vocals from that.
Yeah, I was originally going to talk to you about updating the music list, but unfortunately, like, I had a lot of stuff going on, so...
Right.
Unfortunately, it was, like, out of my grasp.
Yeah, I getcha.
But no, I will definitely work with you on that.
I wanted to recommend a particular piece from Darkstalkers OVA. It's I think it was called "Invitation to Dream of Darkness." I'll send Ari the link, and then when you guys talk, you can play it for Nico, Ari.
Okay, I'll have to listen to it as well.
Yeah, obviously. You guys take a listen to it and see what you guys think, if it works for anything.
Have to plug in my controller because its battery's getting low.
Oh, lovely.
The one downside of wireless controllers.
Yep. Also,
Yep.
start on me.
But yes, basically Walter has every one of Dracula's magic and some new ones as well. So this is where Dracula learned all of his spells.
And the ability to tank the frame rate. Jesus Christ. Behold, my most powerful ability, Belmont. I call it the frame rate dick gripper.
Pretty much. You joke about that.
I got that name from, that name was actually a reference, from on my end at least, to something I heard in a YouTube poop recently from Crobo Productions, the creator of Fesh Prince of Blair.
Yeah.
He made a Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube poop called Robotnik Captures Smiling Friends.
Uh-oh.
Damn, that has a big range.
So, that's demonic Megiddo.
Okay, what do I do against that?
So there are two ways to handle it, if you want the advice for it. The first
Yes, I
is,
do.
run all the way back to the door you came in, and it cuts off there. The other thing you can do if you want to be a cheeky asshole, and if you're good with your timing, you can parry and block Demonic Megiddo, absorbing its magical energy with a perfect block.
Okay.
So choose your poison, because that stuff does tremendous damage.
I noticed. Now that's a lot of damage.
Also, the fact that Demonic Megiddo is also the equivalent of Belmont's Grand Claw, basically. Just a lot more damage, and for some reason it counts as
It counts as holy because when you see him doing it, you exclaim, "Holy shit!"
Well, the fact that you can get that spell in Curse of Darkness, and it says it burns down demons and with literal hellfire and holy flame.
So light and darkness together as one.
Pretty much. So it's basically holy damage, I guess in D&D necrotic damage, and fire damage.
But yeah, the reference I was making was to a bit in Robotnik Captures Smiling Friends, where Robotnik has Sonic captured in the force field from that one episode.
Yeah.
And he has him in his laboratory, and this is after he's gloating about how Sonic crapped in the force field.
Oh, God.
And he's got Scratch and Grounder there, you know, to do his bidding. And he says, "Activate the Hedgehog Dick Gripper!"
Oh, God. Oh, here we go.
Okay, I outran it.
Yeah. You see, like, one of my friends that played this game for the first time, like, way back when I was introducing him to Castlevania, they instantly died to that. They're like, "Okay, mister, how am I supposed to survive an insta-kill?" I'm like, "Did you try running to the other end of the room?"
But, like, after Robotnik activates the Hedgehog Dick Gripper, it does what it says and grips the hedgehog's dick, and you hear Sonic, like, you know, saying something that indicates he enjoys it. And then Robotnik's response is just, "Sonic's going to hell!"
You're saying CPR?
Oh God, what was I saying?
I forgot too.
Are you adding the hedgehog dick gripper to your arsenal?
No, that's looting for me.
Like, it's a mechanical arm that has a vice on it that clamps shut.
And you thought we were kidding about the Invisi-Dick, weren't you? Oh my God.
Like, I seriously had an idea, but now I legitimately forgot what it was I was gonna say.
Also, this guy is spamming Demonic Megiddo on you over and over. Be really upset.
I was like, did you just use Demonic Megiddo, teleport out of there, just use Demonic Megiddo again? No, he was just teleporting out of there to teleport back to the throne just to teleport out again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now I remember what I was gonna say. So your friend said it's like, asked you, it's like, how the hell do you dodge that? I would have been that one asshole and said, that's the part. You don't.
Alright, here we go. Massive cutscene. I will be quiet.
Carve them into your cursed body and perish.
But with my powers, I will surely come back to life. I could not obtain the Crimson Stone, but someday it will be mine.
I noticed that, Scythe. I recognize that scythe. Hey, Death. Hey, Esmith.
No! You betrayed! I shall take your soul!
Your soul is mine.
By right, fuck you.
Yep.
This power I offer to the king who wields the Crimson Stone!
This is a sick-ass Death design.
So, yeah, that version of Death is awesome. Also, this legitimately states that, this is the first time a human has actually defeated Death itself.
Which would go on to be increasingly more common.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, it's hatching.
Congrats, your egg hatched into a Matthias.
Pretty much.
Excellent. I never spent a better night.
Matthias?
You didn't disappoint me, Leon. I knew without a doubt that you would accomplish this.
What is the meaning of this?
I needed a powerful vampire soul. That is all.
Are you saying you used me?
Not just you. Your betrothed, Sarah, Ronaldo, and Walter. I used all of you. I never thought it would go so well, though.
The Crimson Stone?
Ah, you know it. I'm impressed. I made Walter's soul mine with the power of this stone.
I sense a rage from this whip. Matthias, you abandoned humanity?
That's right. By becoming a vampire, I obtained eternal life.
I reject my humanity, Jojo.
It was my goal. It was my
Pretty much.
revenge against God.
Revenge against God?
We have risked our lives and fought for the sake of God. But God mercilessly stole away the one I loved most. When all I ever wished for was Elizabetha's safety. If limited life is God's decree, then I shall defy it. And within that eternity, I shall curse him forevermore.
Matthias.
Leon, after what you've been through, you should know.
Yes, you're right. I do understand. How you feel. I do.
Then come with me. I will give you eternity too.
You wretched fool.
What?
Is this what the woman you loved would have wanted? The Matthias I know would not have loved such a woman.
Elizabetha was a kind, honorable woman. She was concerned only for me to the very end. That is why I hate him. Am I wrong? Did you not defeat Walter with hatred in your heart too?
Yes, I'd be lying if I claimed otherwise. But defeating him... No. Preventing others from suffering the same cursed fate. That was Sarah's dying wish. Granting my beloved's wish. That is all I can do to prove my love to Sarah. Eternity without her would be nothing but emptiness.
Leon, I thought that you would understand. Dawn is coming. Farewell, Leon. Death is all yours.
others.
By my master's orders, you will be destroyed here and now!
Honestly, the way when I look at Death's overall design, one thing comes to mind.
And that is?
He reminds me of Merkel, Lord of Bones.
Yep. Also, Death literally dragged you to actual hell. You're on his turf now. And as stated to...
He killed me as I was about to heal.
Death overcomes all. But yes, basically Death brought you to his realm, and in my opinion, this is the strongest he has been in the entire series, just for the sheer fact that, one, you're the weakest Belmont because you were literally, like, the first one of your line, and it's a human versus a god.
Yeah. And you're fighting him on his turf instead of in the castle itself.
Yeah, which means this guy is immune to every sub-weapon you have. Which
Or
means
as,
it just says...
Or as Rex Mose would so adequately put it in Scott the Woz, home field advantage!
Pretty much, yeah.
As he said while wearing a Wario hat playing Mario Party 1 on Wario's Battle Canyon.
Yeah, I remember that. But, nah, basically this fight is just saying, hey, use the vampire killer.
Yep.
But, yeah. Matthias, offered Leon Eternity. Leon turned it down, and with that, their blood rivalry has begun.
And, I'll also say, while I was only half joking about the whole I reject my humanity JoJo thing, but, like,
Yeah.
Dio did it just because he's a prick. Matthias had, like, not necessarily the right reason, but he had a reason.
Yeah, and, the fact is that two best friends that were once like brothers to one another have become mortal enemies. Both lost their beloveds, and both have been turned against one another.
God, this real-time item menu is kicking my ass more than the bosses are.
Yeah, like, again, one thing I will give Lament of Innocence a gripe on, using items, they still could have just paused the game and let you use it in the menu. Do that in darkness.
Yeah.
And, honestly, it's just like... But nah, despite its flaws and everything, like, there's a reason why I love this story.
Yeah, I can see why.
Plus, I'm sorry, I'm gonna like burn Lords of Shadow on this. This is a better explanation.
Yeah. Whereas, like, yeah, I can see why, like, when we actually, which we didn't get to see, when we actually see the moment where, Gabriel becomes Dracula, it's not like oh, I get how he came to this conclusion. It's more like, oh, okay, this is how he got the power, but where's the train of thought?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the logic that leads from, wanting revenge on, the Brotherhood of Light for wronging you, to, I am going to become Dracula and cast away my humanity and wage war against God and mankind. The leap of logic there.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, JKR?
Honestly, I'm liking this a little bit better than what we got in Lords of Shadow. Like I used to like Lords of Shadow for its reasoning and everything, but granted, I never actually played Lords of Shadow. I only know through what Ari has informed me of.
Yeah.
And of course, cutscenes and everything.
It's also a case of like, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say it's also a case of like Dracula has actual agency in his decision here, whereas like as stated in Lords of Shadow, it's all part of a prophecy, so like this was gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
And they make it clear in Lords of Shadow 2 that like even Gabriel becoming Dracula is still all part of God's plan. So it's like, okay, so our main hero who becomes the enemy of all mankind is just a pawn in a greater scheme. He has no agency of his own. He has no free will, truly. It's also like kind of a shit portrayal of God, because it's one of those whole like everything goes according to his plan with nothing faltering from it, which means that basically why even bother trying to exercise free will, because everything's planned out anyway. I hate that interpretation of the Christian God, because like there's the difference between he has a plan and sometimes plans don't, and sometimes those plans don't make sense to us mere mortals, but they make sense in the grander scheme of things, versus like, oh, everything I'm doing is already preordained to happen, so why even get invested?
Yeah.
But that's like a whole separate tangent that Lords of Shadow accidentally brings up that I don't think it's ready to tackle.
But yeah, you were saying about your explanation, JKR? You were in the middle of like,
I don't even remember where I was going with that thought.
Oh, I was just asking you about the thoughts on the cutscenes for this so far, and your thoughts about Lords of Shadow and everything.
Oh yeah, I like this a bit better than what Lords of Shadow presented.
But yes, also I believe the theme for this fight is Evil's Symphonic Poem.
Okay, we have that on the playlist.
Yeah, and the one we have is the Judgment version.
Oh, so that's where his theme, that's where the Judgment theme for Death came from. It was from this game.
Yep.
He's got a lot of health.
Yeah,
he's just spamming the scythe, bro.
Yeah, he's not fair. Like and that's not his worst attack. There's a move on crazy mode that he has that you have to like perfect parry in order to block it. Like you have no choice in that matter.
Okay.
He does not use it in this difficulty, but the ability is called Nova Flashed Almgast, which is a non-elemental attack that is equivalent to both Grand Cross and Demonic Megiddo combined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now he's just spamming minions. Like he's a Facebook mom or something.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna hate the next attack he spams.
Like yeah, like seriously, Death really reminds me of Merkel from Dungeons and Dragons. Like he is supposed to be like, not only is he's not really like the god of death. I mean, that, like everyone says is like, oh, he's the god of death. Not really. He is the lord of wasting away. Like he is the lord of corruption. He's basically the lord of slow and painful death.
Yeah. I will say this though about. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna say with death as well. in a sense, he is a god, but he's also a vampire in a sense, for the fact that sorry, he needs souls in order to become all perfect. Here it is.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, get ready to hear that over and over again.
And I am dead. I was out of healing items.
Yeah. Yeah, Deadly Tempest is the one spell in this game, no matter how good you are at dodging, you are going to get hit.
And he shot it twice.
He shoots it 5 times.
He only shot it twice for me.
Okay, then I'm thinking about the crazy mode difficulty.
Bounce on it, Dio, crazy style.
Do you want any advice on dodging it? Or do you want to deal with it?
Is it just get good?
When he drops the first one, I believe you can parry it, but if not, double jump slightly, and then you can just freely dodge the second one by either.
I didn't know he was doing it because of my volume balancing, I can't hear all of his audio cues, so I'm having to go off his animations.
Yeah.
Which thankfully he has unique animations for each attack, so I can learn those.
Yeah. But I will say this, you've basically seen all of Death's toolkit, so...
And I was close to beating him that time, too.
Yep. Also, what are your thoughts about this version of Death in terms of how he fights?
I like that he doesn't just spam sickles.
Yeah.
And he's actually an imposing force instead of just being a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, Yohim does not fight Death in his story mode.
Okay.
Like, he just straight up fights Walter.
Makes sense, because his only gripe is with, even though I'm assuming Yohim's story doesn't have too much on the cutscene front, that was a perfect parry of Demonic Megiddo.
Yep. And that is the method you use to block a lot of attacks in crazy mode.
But it makes sense. Like, I'm assuming Yohim's story mode is pretty light on the cutscene front, because, it's just another playable character going through the same areas.
Yes, they all fight differently, but the only difference is he has an ending cutscene, and the credits have different illustrations.
Okay, but
go ahead.
I was going to say it makes sense, even though his mode's light on story, it makes sense because his beef isn't with Death. He doesn't care about Death. His beef is with Walter.
Pretty much, yeah.
His beef isn't with Death or Matthias. He just cares about beating Walter.
Yeah, he just like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He's sitting in my seat. I'm offended.
Alright, I've got more healing items and health, more importantly, this time.
Yep.
Because I was on Death's door, pun intended, when I fought Death last time. So I had to waste my super potion at the beginning.
Also, Death's HP has been the same as it's been in every Castlevania, 4,444.
Ah, because 4 is Death.
Yep.
If we ever did a live improv fan dub of this game, including the boss fights, and when Death summoned his minions, nobody dubbed over the little chattering skull minions with fucking Despicable Me minion noises, I would be disappointed. But I would be more disappointed if they did. Either way, you can't avoid disappointing me.
Go ahead, JKR.
I was just gonna say, it's like I would have, personally, I would have made it so it was like one of the, they're all like Murray, the demonic talking skull from Monkey Island 3 and onwards.
Okay.
I was gonna say I could hear Skeletor constantly as coming out of the skulls.
It helps that they're also yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, Murray was definitely yellow in a way.
Well, I haven't seen Murray.
I'm trying to go by my bad memory.
I pressed double jump and accidentally hit a third time, which made me slam down into the ground into the shockwave. I did not know that was a move I had.
Yeah, you get a dive kick if you double jump enough times.
That's a shit move.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you technically can kill Medusa with dive kick, but why? Oh god. But no, you are very close. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, you're doing a lot better than a lot of people I've known who played this game.
I feel like part of that's because I've played more of these like action adventure, like Devil May Cry clone style games than a lot of your friends have.
Yeah. I mean, Drew, I got him to play this game as well, and like the entire old group I D&D'd with just fell in love with this story. And it's just like, this is, like I said at the first time we streamed this game is what got a lot of my friends into deep diving into Castlevania's lore.
Okay. I can see why.
Also, don't worry about it. I've died so many times to death it wasn't even funny because I got juggled to hell and back. Literally.
So you died he killed you to death.
I'll kill you to death!
Pretty much. Just all he did was spam Deadly Tempest on me. Like, he did it 7 times in a row, and I'm just like, okay, can you please fucking stop? This move is fucking cheap.
I knew where JKR was going with that.
Definitely, yeah.
Did you? Because I was referring to the Three Stooges.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the old Superboy Prime bit.
No, honestly, that's not what came to mind. For me, it was like, there's a lot of times in the Three Stooges where it's like somebody actually says, like, I'll kill you to death! But the Stooges actually do something incredibly stupid even for them.
Oh my god.
Something just occurred to me, speaking of Three Stooges.
What?
So we all know that, like, the pie of choice for, like, throwing a pie in someone's face in those Three Stooges shorts and other such early Hollywood shorts was the banana cream pie, right?
Yeah.
And there's that one bit in one of the Three Stooges shorts where they throw a pineapple at a guy and it, like, follows him through the room and hits him off screen, right?
Yep, I remember that.
If they were to throw a pie with pineapple in it instead of banana, would it be fair to say that they threw a pineapple at him?
Oh my fucking gosh.
Also,
You're
hey,
welcome.
Timo.
Hey, Timo, you showed up just in time for my brain worms as I lose brain cells fighting death.
Yep. We are at the last battle.
That's for all the jokes.
God damn it. But yeah, no, like, legitimately, like, no matter how many times people have played this game, like, death is legitimately hard to, like, perfect. Just for the sheer fact that all of his hitboxes are bullshit.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a death fight if he wasn't a pain in the ass.
And
What, no remark?
Brought me, what happened?
I said it wouldn't be a death fight if he wasn't a pain in the ass.
No, yeah, no, that's fair. Been a pain in the ass since 1986.
Yep.
Also, Lulu has gotten me a cookie sandwich ice cream.
Nice.
I just got
why I
wombo
managed to-
comboed by minions!
Yeah, it's just best to, like, roll dodge out of the way and let them explode on their own.
I keep forgetting that roll dodge has iframes.
It does, but, very small window.
As is usually the case.
Yeah. You got this. I have faith in you. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Dodged one, got hit by the other.
Yeah.
Okay, dodged both that time.
Yo.
It's almost at half health of his last life bar. And he launched it that time without saying Deadly Tempest. God damn it. So I wasn't prepared.
I told you, Ari, be prepared.
He is going to spam Deadly Tempest like a motherfucker at like 1/4 of his HP left. So I would just assume.
Okay.
Like, the moment you see that yellow health bar go to half, just assume and play it safe. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we haven't spent too long on this. It's been still under 2 hours.
Yeah, the final area of Lament of Innocence is not entirely just the fact. How lucky are you going to get with Death and Walter is what is going to happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
And just thinking, crazy difficulty, they have extra attacks.
I'm not playing crazy difficulty, no.
I would not, because you start with way less health than you have in the beginning, and you deal with enemies that are endgame area.
No. None of that.
No.
Shame on you.
Not. I mean, I've done a perfect run of crazy difficulty. I'm never doing that again. I don't want to break my controller.
Alright, he's gonna use Demonic Megiddo, so let's get the fuck away from there.
At this point, you're just going to get Walter's pattern down perfectly at this point.
Eventually. And got wombo comboed by that, like, flames coming out of the floor spam.
Join her.
Yeah, basically the light energy attack that he had. Like, you got so fucking close with death. I have faith. Like, I have massive faith. Also, I'm sorry if this is getting frustrating.
No, it's fine. I've dealt with worse. I've dealt with much more bullshit. I've played most of the Ninja Gaiden 3D games. Those games are built to be bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I've beaten all three.
You haven't beaten the fourth one.
I am not gonna. No, I haven't beaten the fourth one.
And I mean, like, the Xbox Ninja Gaiden games, not the NES ones.
Okay, then never mind. Then no.
That's why I said the 3D games.
Okay, I misheard the 3D part.
Ninja Gaiden in general, except for the arcade game, is just built to be bullshit, no matter which version you're playing.
Yep.
Because the arcade game is like, you know, it's an 80s arcade game. It's going to be bullshit by design because it's meant to drain quarters from you, but it's also just boring.
Yeah, and the NES Ninja Gaiden, when you get to the boss, when you defeat them, you get all your health back. If you die at that final boss and reach them again and start killing them, you do not get your health recovered between fights.
I didn't heal in time.
Will you join her?
Like, it's not just that you have to deal with this fuck-ass real-time menu to use any item or change your equipment. It's also that, like, there's a whole animation that has to play of you healing before you actually heal.
Yeah.
And, like, that's throwing me off, because usually I'm used... Like, not just in action-adventure games like this, but also in Castlevania games, usually you just heal instantly.
Yeah, the best I can just say about that is, when he uses Demonic Megiddo, like, when you dodge it, I would take the time to heal then.
Well, it wasn't even Demonic Megiddo that got me, it was just his meteor attack.
Well, no, the reason why I'm saying that is because he has to go through a lot of animation frames for his, nuke attack that gives you ample time to heal.
Well, yeah, but I also am trying to save my healing items for death.
Yeah, fair enough, that too.
Oh, he's just going straight up into... No, he isn't.
He will not use Demonic Megiddo unless he reaches half health. Or I think at least, like, 3/4, I don't remember.
Thank you for staying in one spot for so long to let me wail on you. Okay, 3/4.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's like... Yeah, 3/4.
Okay, then.
Just trying to figure it out because it's 2 health bars instead of 1.
Yeah. Yeah, usually around the time he starts doing that, it's usually like half a health bar. Like, I'm on his second health bar, but that's because my masochistic ass likes to chain my combo as much as I can, and I end up risk getting nuked.
He's almost dead. Then get his attack out first and then hit him. All right. That's Walter down. More healing items this time. Risk it for the Bisquick. Says Timo.
Yep, risk it for the Bisquick, yep. Because I think, alright, I'm gonna have to be quiet here, because Ari needs to, hear Death's, cues for this one.
No, I can go off, visual cues. I've learned those by now.
Okay.
He has distinct visual cues for each of his attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a combo that decimates Walter and Death both, to where, when you, go into a rising upper, your animation resets, but your combo count still, stacks.
Okay.
So it's like, an animation cancel in a way, when you go into rising upper.
Closest thing this game has to an intentional animation cancel, I can assume. Because this game's not very big on you doing cancels.
No, it does. No, it's not. And once you go into that rising upper and start smacking, in midair, you can go into a flame kick, which deals tremendous damage.
Okay, I wish I knew how to do rising upper.
3 squares, then a triangle, and then I believe it's another square after that. I'm trying to remember the combo list. I would not attempt it unless you're comfortable, because it is high risk, high reward.
Alright, that's Deadly
God.
Tempest. Is that under half health now?
Yeah, so just assume he's going to spam. Just assume.
Yeah, he's spamming. He's spamming like a salmon.
Yep. Well, he's almost dead. He wants you gone.
Deadly Tempest. Sorry if I'm just like trying to mimic
Learn his voice.
because I love him. I'm trying to learn his voice. I like his voice.
Yeah, this is a good death voice. He doesn't have a lot of good voices.
Look, the fact is, this game has a lot of good voices, and I will tell you this right now. I know the dialogue for the final battle in and out by heart. I do not need to see a list. I can easily just do the entire spiel between both Leon and Walter and Matthias. Then again, I played this game obsessively back when I got it, so it was like this is my favorite Castlevania in terms of the 3D Vanias.
I found a combo that works for me that deals good damage.
Good, stick with it.
Problem is, it has a long recovery animation.
Yeah. Then again, a lot of high damaging combos.
He's almost dead.
Best.
He almost kind of reminds me of like a cross between an Eldritch entity and a Wraith.
That's basically what this version of Death is.
Alright, I'm just gonna wombo combo him and there we go!
Oh my god. Ending time.
I have the power to destroy all related to the vampires. Though you have divine powers, you are no exception.
Unfortunately for you, as long as my master survives, I will rise from the dead.
I see. Give him this message. You You have become a cursed being.
Cursed
and I
being.
will never forgive you.
Never forgive you.
This witch and my kinsmen will destroy you someday. From this day on, the Belmont clan will hunt the night.
And thus the declaration of this 1,000-year war has begun.
I noticed something about Death's design in this game that I think helps lend to it looking pretty cool. He looks less like just a skeleton and more like he's mummified.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nico.
No, I just said yeah, like I was agreeing.
Oh. I'm also trying to evoke his design in Hero Forge.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, in Castlevania Season 4, they used this design with Curse of Darkness's version.
Okay.
Which is what I fucking love.
Also, because we're about to go into an ad break soon, I believe, last chance to get some subs in before, like, next week is when, I get my payout, if you want to support the channel a little bit.
Yep. And thus, the Eternal Night has been destroyed.
So what you're saying is the morning sun has vanquished the horrible night.
Literally, yes. Also, since there is no lord to control the castle is destroyed. So, yeah, there's an extra dialogue ending to this that ties the rest of it together. But aside from that, while the credits play, thoughts about Lament of Innocence as a whole?
I like it. It's got some flaws, but it's definitely the best of the 3D Vanias I've played in terms of being a 3D Castlevania game. Like, on a technical level, yeah, Lords of Shadow is more polished, but this feels more like Castlevania in 3D.
Mm-hmm. How about you, JKR?
I mean, from what little I've seen of it, because I have not really been here for the whole ride, I do enjoy this a little bit more than I do Lords of Shadow.
Yep. Like I said, I played this game a lot, and I guess you could say, in a sense, this is my Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, 3D Vanias, and yeah, 3D Vanias have not been... They're hit or miss depending on how you take it. But, in my opinion, this one is the best out of all of them, at least for me. And, upon completing the extra character stories during this credit cutscene, there are extra images that show, dictating a definitive end. One of which I love to death is Pumpkin, because his whole reason for being created is he's trick-or-treating and he leaves the castle with a whole sack of candy.
Also, hey, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn was the director of the English dub.
Yep. Also, to those who are wondering what theme this is for the of a clan,
You got out.
Is sorry. The title, the credits music was "Admiration of a Clan."
Okay.
At least the name of it. But yeah, just some dialogue, and then if you want to look at Yohim, just you can. Like, you don't even have to, like, you automatically just drop in with him, but yeah.
Yeah, I can check out a little bit of Yohim just to get a feel for him, but I'm not going to put much time into it.
I would not.
And so the story of the Belmont clan's struggle against evil begins. However, Matthias and the Belmonts will not meet again for hundreds of years. Matthias goes into hiding in foreign lands and continues to curse God for eternity. Eventually, he names himself Lord of the Vampires, King of the Night. The years before their next meeting pass slowly and quietly, but with finality. The intermission in this exquisite play from which two souls will never escape.
And the Belmonts and Matthias do not meet up again until 1976, which is Trevor Belmont's time.
Okay.
But yes, that was Lament of Innocence. Again, one of my favorite games in the 3D Vanias, and I am actually glad I got to share that with you.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got to share it with you actually being here.
Yep, and of course, to play as Yohim, they just say type at Yohim.
It's like you're tagging him on. It's like you're tagging him on Facebook.
Hashtag crazy edgy.
All right. Let's see. He's got a charge, throw, attack, change sword stance. Okay. Oh, so he just has the swords floating around him at all times.
Yep. He has a mode where the swords surround him, in which case is his slashing attacks,
And then he has one where they float behind him.
Yep, and he fires them. Charging the sword attacks makes the swords grow in size.
I'm sure there's something funicular about that.
Yeah. And then his MP bar, if used correctly, activates special crashes. One of which is a giant laser that you control. The other one is spinning blades that act like a blender.
Okay.
And he has the best movement in the game. However, he cannot use sub-weapons. Yeah, as you can tell, he already moves a lot better than Leon.
Yeah.
The only downside is the fact that he counts as a mage, so he's very frail.
Okay. I can also see a big reason why they decided to have him as a whole-ass playable character with his own moveset.
Yeah.
Since he just floats and doesn't actually swing the swords with his arms, so easy to animate.
Pretty much. Also, the fact it's sad that this is the only time he's been ever playable.
Only time he's appeared.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had to go get widget.
We're playing with edgy boy vampire throwing great swords.
Oh, yep. I saw what you guys were doing before I left.
And a thing about him is he gets MP every time he strikes with his weapon, so he drains mana off of enemies.
But he still can't land on a switch worth a damn.
Yeah. All that movement and no jump hit detection. Yeah, a lot of people I know who played this game say Joachim is really fun to play as long as you get his attacks down, and he is a boss killer. Like, he can drain boss bars so fucking quick.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for Lament of Innocence. We are going to go back here to the chatting screen just so I know when to put in the transition and stop recording, and then we're going to hook up the laptop and boot up the Symphony of the Night PC compilation.
Nice.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah.
Again, thank you very much for playing through Lament. Like,
It's no problem.
again, I'm just glad you actually enjoy it. Like, I know it has flaws, but again,
It's got flaws, but I'm willing to adapt to those flaws, because there's still a good game in here.
Yep.
Anyways, we are going to bring up the BRB screen and some music, and I will be right back after hooking up the PC and getting the launcher for the PC Recomp loaded up. And then we'll be into it's called Nocturne Recomp.
Okay.
We'll be back
So-
after these messages.
We'll be back right back. I would say we'll be right back after these messages, but we had the ad break during the credits.
God damn it.
I could always run another one.
You could, and might as well. That's my opinion, though.
Stay
enough.
tuned. I'll run a 1-minute ad break just to give myself some time.
Okay.
Yep.
But until we'll be right back with the Nocturne Recomp.
Okay. Oh.